How y'all doing out there? This is your man, Nico B, aka Solican, and this is the Black Effect. I want to get into this video. I want to get into it quickly. Hit the like and subscribe button if you so see fit. Now, I want to talk, about relationships. Talk to the brothers and sisters. This is amongst men and women because relationships are suffering today. Period. All across the board. I was listening to that LL Cool J joint, the Boys to Men, that "Hey Lover," hey, that with LL. We all know the song. LL, man, made countless songs, like about relationships and men and women. Songs that sexy songs. Songs that we all liked back in the day. We all love those songs that America loved, not just black men and women. Everyone loved those songs. Marvin Gaye. Look at all the people who made these love songs, even before LL. You had Marvin Gaye, The Temptations, man, Elvis. The list goes on and on. Aretha Franklin, Gladys Knight, Sparkle. I mean, not Sparkle. The Dream Girl, the movie that the Dream Girl is based off. I forget that name. Supremes. You had all of these. Mary J. Blige. All these women. And men making this music about this love that America, and the world loved. You got to understand that this stems from, that this is a very vital thing, and I'm talking about the relationship dynamics between men and women. It's a very vital thing, in a how could I say, it's a very fine, it's a delicate is what I'm looking for, the word I'm looking for. It's a very delicate thing. You should treat it delicately. And you should also, it's a special thing. Like the relationship exchange between a man and a woman is a special thing. Now, you have all this argument going on the internet about, who has more value in a relationship. That's a stupid argument. You understand? You have all this and the thing is because you have a lot of women who want to compete with men in this society. That's a dynamic that's just not gonna work. You're gonna see the core majority of women don't want that. You know what I'm saying? And they know that they can't do that, and that's they don't want to do, and they don't want to do that. And you always that's the core majority of women, but you always gonna have outliers to that. And even those women will learn in time. Time will always, in history, will always repeat itself and tell women again to why this is the dynamic that you should be in. And every time that happens, usually, men fumble the ball when, that occurs because, niggas start, doing some more stuff again. You know how men are. They deviate from the leadership of God is what happens. That's why, the women revert again, and come back because the men deviate totally from their kingship from God. That's the only way you can attain kingship. Oh, burnt out men, people themselves only live, about 80 years. So, they not that, we not so special. You know what I'm saying? We only gonna live a certain amount of time. We all get old and die. But the Holy Spirit, the union with God, the being an ambassador for the Lord, that's where you get your kingship. Like he's the one who appoints it. He appoints kings. So you understand, we can't abandon that as men and expect women to follow. Y'all niggas not leading right, man. Women don't want to be down with no program like that y'all niggas got going on. You hitting it with the dirty D. A lot of y'all niggas is download out here, man. Y'all need to go fix your own demons. Face it, a lot of niggas that be fronting, you know, they always fronting. If you meet a nigga in the club, man, most likely he fronting. You need to, need to take him serious. Same thing with a chick. You meet her in the club, she really not to be taken serious. These chicks is out here giving their bodies to random men. Oh my God. Man, when I'm gonna do a separate video on that, but what women gotta understand is this. When you what separates you from the next bad, good looking, educated woman? What? And I'm talking about to a man. You look good, she look good. You educated, she educated. You got a little bit of, what I'm saying, finances, they got some. She got a little bit of finances. What separates you? Your job, your career path. The man don't care about that. It don't benefit him. Your personality. Well, yeah, I mean, that's cool, but I'm pretty sure y'all personality is not that much different. And it don't really benefit the man as long as y'all both, she's cool and you cool. What separates you? Nothing. But I'm gonna tell you what will separate you is the exclusivity to him. That's what separates you and makes you special to him, makes you invaluable to him. Now, when you take that exclusivity and you go give it what he considers to be made you special to someone else, you now belong to that man and or his responsibility. And you should actually pay. It should be a punishment for that. You understand? It was throughout history, and you're gonna see it again. But you should definitely pay. You know what I'm saying, or in some type of compensation. You just violated the man's trust agreement, man. That's what you were there for. Now, I wanna go ahead and really just get into it though, like, and just tell you the real, like, men and women, what makes no one's better, greater than the other. What makes this thing that special is what makes this thing special in life is the union between the man and the woman, because God has ordained that. Nature has ordained it. The universe has ordained it. When men and women get together, and I'm not talking about two toxic people. I'm not talking about Willy Wonka over here. I'm not talking about Sasha Slew over here. I'm not talking about Jighead James over here. And I ain't talking about prostitute Rita over here. You feel me? And I ain't talking about Boom Quisha. And I ain't talking about Pookie. Talking about two normal people get together. With the intents, what I'm saying, when the heart is right, with the intents to actually do something, what I'm saying, and have a normal relationship. I know a lot of people today don't know what that is. God comes in the midst. Those two people who, he's told you that the woman comes from the man. And if you look at it in nature, the woman holds one trait, but the man holds both. He holds both of them. When they get together, it completes not only in unison in the physical, in the spiritual realm. There is a spiritual exchange, even their auras. If you study tantric energy or just, anything outside of what you see, you just got more knowledge than that, more wisdom. The auras meet, the invisible magnetic forces between people. Those things tie, what I'm saying? Now you start seeing, and then even before sex, bro. Like, this is even before sex. Those people now, like, if y'all are on that same accord, y'all joining, what I'm saying, y'all joining within the spirit and in the body. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is, like I said, women can even have sex with dudes and still not join them because they don't do, like, their spirit isn't strong. They not even God-fearing men. You know what I'm saying? They just running around here. They just trying to bust a nut or something. You know what I'm saying? A lot of foolish intentions. Y'all definitely not on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. And a lot of time when y'all are, when y'all, all that happen is just a baby get made. You know what I'm saying? because it felt good, but you got lost in that and you couldn't control, you didn't even understand what was going on with that energy. You should study these things. This knowledge is out there. It's not just me saying this right now. You know what I'm saying? This is knowledge that's out there for years, decades. You know what I'm saying? This is ancient knowledge, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's produced, like you can read it, you can go see it. And it's not just, it's scholars who talked about tantric sex. Like tantric sex, man, the nigga from Jodeci. I remember I was listening to the nigga Jodeci. He was like, the nigga Devon, he was talking like one of the interludes on the Jodeci song. You know how like how you be listening to you bump into some nigga, I be riding solo, baby, won't you try me? And then, just heard it, and then they put an interlude. And he be like, Devontae, man, where you at? And he was like, man, he was talking to his chick. He was like, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here, blah, blah, blah. I'm with Jodeci, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, she was like, well, something. And she said, and he was like, man, baby, you gotta, he was like, it's all on you, baby. He was like, you gotta make me feel like a Devontae Swing, And he was like, she was like, you gonna do your concert? He's like, yeah, I'm finna hit the concert. He was like, man, I ain't really feeling it. She's like, oh man, what's wrong? He's like, man, I need you, baby. You gotta make, it ain't these screaming women out here. I know I'm that nigga, you know what I'm saying? But it's you who make me feel like a Devontae Swing. What he was saying is that it's the woman who comes to the man, and no matter who he is, he can be he can have 1,000 women, but it's that one woman who can come to the man and complete. She knows how to flatter him. She knows how to, coax his ego. She knows how to treat him like a human being. You know what I'm saying? The same way she want to be treated. Like a man don't have no problem. I know I don't. I don't have no problem seeing my chick looking good. Sometimes be like damn, she gonna know. And I don't have to tell her. She gonna know by, you know what I'm saying, the way I'm feeling it. Like, and even in the sex, like the woman is feeling the dude. Like she makes him feel like a Devontae Swing, man. You know what I'm saying? She make him feel like a genuine. She make him feel like just think of a Vaughn or anybody. Think of somebody, a Tank. She make him feel like a Tyrese or something. A Trace, whatever you think, she make him feel like a damn Thor, or you know what I'm saying, whatever you equate it to, make him feel like a Elvis or something. Shit, she does that. Because it don't really matter. Like, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Like, this, to be real. Like, for some women, like, you know what I'm saying? Some dudes, you women you'll never be complete. You understand? A lot of you women are just out here, like, and don't know why y'all always got an attitude. Don't know why the way your outlook on life is toxic. You know what I'm saying? You don't have logic. A lot of you women just out here just busting it loose for everybody. You not holding nothing back. You don't have any guidance. The reason why is because your other half is over here and you just like moving around like, oh, wonder why you don't have no protection. Wonder why your anxiety should be through the roof. And I understand why. It is through the roof. Wonder why y'all running around need pets. Like, this the secret life of pets out here. I was thinking about this the other day. Like, everybody got a pet. I like dogs and I love animals. But Jesus, some of y'all people y'all got to have it. Y'all need some attention. Women, your other half, you are the weaker vessel in that emotional form. Some of y'all women going around here y'all just popping off with everybody. Lesbians, y'all trying to be lesbian one week and then the next week, I'm telling you why. You understand? Stop playing. Women, don't listen to these burnouts, man. Don't listen to these quitters and these women who can't get a man a decent man to save their life. They'll never get a decent man because, a man who's productive, progressive, and all of those things that I've stated before, handsome, knows how to take care of himself, knows how to take care of you, has knowledge, continues to gain knowledge, is smart, intelligent, is worldly, can handle himself in a room of men and women, can control himself around other women. Man, some of these dudes can't control themselves. I'm telling y'all, and y'all with them. And it's just the same way with the women. The women can't control themselves to hop off the social media and prostitute themselves to other men. Because what I mean by that is the Lord say this in the Bible: when you've committed adultery when you lust in the woman with your eyes. That's what God says. What he mean by that is that's why you shouldn't be, men consider that, if it, and men act like they don't, what God say they ain't, what he ain't spot on, these secular wicked men, but you get what men know that's true. You when Because it's the same with the women. You don't want a dude, but like who, a woman who you care about. You don't want another man online grabbing the baby oil and masturbating, or however tool he uses to your woman's naked behind, or her bending over grabbing and spreading her cheeks, or her bending down, you know what I'm saying, and all you see is the titties. Like, how dudes have committed adultery with your woman 25 times over, and it's her fault. You know what I'm saying? So dudes don't like that. Now, that's how women can't control themselves. Now, just imagine, like, dudes can't control themselves when they get into a position, where they may be where they already got a woman, but another hotter woman, or a woman of equal hotness, presents herself and seduces them. These dudes today, not all, but a lot of men today, have no resistance points. You understand? If they think they can get away with it, they will do it, because they have no resistance points and no reason to resist it. You're already and then they consider that you're for the streets. That's what they consider. They justify it now, because they like, now you out here, on the TikTok, Instabook face, busting it loose, talking out your butt like Ace Ventura. And he is like, well, I don't like niggas jacking off to that. So look, I'm finna go ahead, it don't even matter to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna pop a shorty is throwing it at me. I'll be a fool not to take it. That's how niggas feel. They not God-fearing men. They don't understand the dynamic of what's going on. And what they do is now they break that, and it's tension there. Like, even though the dude don't know it, the same with the woman. Like, she's already caused it. So this union is not thorough. So he ain't feeling like a Devontae Swain, and she ain't feeling like Beyonce in that motherfucker. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Because they both, playing some games. Now, if you was the latter of the people that I said, who really ready to bring it together, like, you know what I'm saying, how we were in the 90s and the early 2000s and things like that. Like I said, everything come full circle. If you're ready to do it like that, you can have a lasting relationship and feel. And that's one of the most special things that you can actually feel. Like, you know what I'm saying, and have in life. That's why so many unhappy people on the earth. You understand? Because ain't no love. Like Mega Puff said, ain't no motherfucking love here. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no motherfucking love here. So we just gonna keep what we're doing, what we do. You know what I'm saying? And that's just that. But, the love is in the Most High. Jesus Christ, for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son, man. And if you understand that, you understand really what love is as a man. You understand? Like selflessness, selflessness of Jesus Christ, man. He wasn't asking nothing from nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't need nothing from these women who I'm, you know what I'm saying, with. A lot of you niggas, it's sad because you can't feel like a Devontae Swing, because you come into that relationship needing something. All right, so I don't know, man. I hope I'm pretty sure some of this just said, whew. But to those, but to my subscribers and followers, I know y'all get what I'm saying, man. Peace and blessings. It's your man, Nico B. I'm out.